everybody, what's up, my artist? Fucking what the fuck podcast time?
He
What the
said,
fuck?
"What's up, my artist?" Jesus fucking Christ.
Fucking
I think Austin's on the Finn Balor alcohol this episode.
nah, I'm
Doesn't
not.
know Austin can't determine if this is Twitch or if it's the podcast or if it's his channel. He can't. He's so sloshed.
Nah. I
He
figured
went.
I figured a what the fuck intro for the what the fuck podcast. This is episode 8.
So you did that on purpose?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. But yeah, episode 8 of the podcast. That means we have been doing this for 8 weeks, which means we've been doing this podcast for 2 months.
God damn.
I know. It's crazy to think about in retrospective. But, so we got, let's see how many topics we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 11 topics today. Obviously, I won't count the Stranger Things thing as a topic because it's a segment on the show. So, 10 topics. So the first thing we're going to talk about, this is my topic. I'm starting off the show like I started off the show last week. I'm not as mad, but we're starting off episode 8 with Kyle Danger again because this man has he ceased to amaze me because I was looking through his Twitter last night and he's still been uploading more and more shit on his channel, by the way. So how this all started. Yesterday, I saw he posted a stream that he did of XCW Dynamite, which is his new universe show, which if that doesn't show you he's a dick riding AEW mark, I don't know what will when he calls his own show Dynamite.
That's for
and
true.
When he posts on Twitter saying, which is the better brand, GTS or AEW, you decide.
Oh.
Goddamn dick riding ass motherfucker. And so anyway, with that being said, so I'm thinking, okay, well, this is his new show that he was talking about on Twitter, so let me see if he's gotten any better. No, not at all. If anything, he's evolved backwards because now he's back to putting his camera like 10 feet to the left of his TV, like to where you can barely see the screen, and the stream is in like 144p, and I was just sitting there and I'm like, why does he keep doing this? He streamed from his PS4. Why does he keep doing this? So I decided, you know what, fuck it. He has me blocked on Twitter. I'm going to fucking leave a comment. And all I simply said was, you could quite literally stream it from your PS4. That was the comment I left. To my surprise, about an hour later, Kyle Danger actually responded to me. And he said, yeah, I know, but I prefer to do it this way. Can I ask you something? Why on earth do you prefer to do it that way? That is so inefficient. It's not even... Like, why? Like, I still set my goddamn tripod up and record videos off my TV sometimes. But you know what? I make sure there's no glare. I cover up windows so there's no lighting issues. I make sure you can see the screen and that you can... Like, the full screen is in the camera so it doesn't look stupid. And it doesn't look low quality and ass like it used to look when I was 13. Fucking goddamn. And the only thing he does differently is he plays this really cringy Disney intro he made.
Oh my god.
And it's like, why? I don't get it. How do you prefer to do it that way, Kyle? How? That means you gotta set your phone or something up. And then you use your fucking nasty-ass Kindle Fire tablet to play your Disney intro. And then you fucking gotta sit there and basically be like this. Welcome to XCW Dynamite, yo, Kyle Danger. Like, fucking commentate across the room. And it's like, why? It sounds so echoey. It sounds bad. My shit sounds a little echoey because I record in my living room, which is kind of echoey. I wish I could fix that, but I can't fix that. But you know what? I use my fucking headset, Kyle. There's something called a headset which makes you less echoey. And you have one because you talked in a party with me before. So don't give me some bullshit about how you don't have a headset, because I know your ass does. I know your ass was doing fucking WWE 2K18 My Career with fucking Daniel Slenderman Donahue and fucking goddamn all your other freaking goddamn Dragon Tales friends.
Oh my god.
It's like it honestly makes me mad because it's like it would be so easy to just stream it to your channel. All you got to do is hit share, broadcast, give it a title. Call it XCW Dynamite Universe Episode 1. Stream it. Use your headset. So that way you can just like lay on your bed and commentate and relax and just chill while you're streaming. But no, you do this whole finagle fucking thing where, and it's like even when you do it that way, put your camera in front of your TV. My God. But it's not even. It gets better than that. It gets better than that because I was scrolling through his Twitter yesterday and I found out a few things. For one, I found out apparently Kyle Danger has a job now. Take one fucking guess what his job is. This specimen. Take one guess.
Should I take the guess even though I know it?
You can go ahead.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Well, you're close, but you're wrong, and don't think it's Willy's Wonderland either, because the place where this specimen, this white Enderman, works.
Oh my.
He works. Are you ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? Kyle Danger works at Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. I was sitting there on Twitter and I'm like, there's no way. But he has to work at Chuck E. Cheese because he said something about how I'm at work right now at Chuck E. Cheese, and he put like an eye rolling emoji like he was irritated. And it's like, motherfucker, like what? Why are you working at Chuck E. Cheese of all places? You're the motherfucker that begged GameStop for a job on Twitter. You're the motherfucker that you're 18, you don't have your license, you haven't graduated high school, you didn't have a job, and you're the motherfucker that you would drive down to fucking wherever Grim lives and you would wrestle on GTS for free. You're gonna cross the country to wrestle for the most indie mud show backyard garbage, the most cringe, and yes, Kyle, it's cringe backyard company I've ever seen. It is abhorrent how just much of a specimen Kyle Danger is. And that's not all. That's not all. This motherfucker, first of all, with all this goofy shit he does on YouTube, of course Chuck E. Cheese would be the job that he gets. And it gets even better. It gets even better because remember how we talked about Raven XCW and how that was Kyle's universe girlfriend and this and that?
I'm actually curious. Wasn't Chuck E. Cheese the place that got exposed for like reusing pizza?
Yes. I bet you he's one of them fucking goddamn rooster-necked fucking floor-pecking motherfuckers eating the goddamn pizza cheese and fucking shit and picking up Chuck E. Cheese coins with his fucking beak off the floor. I know Kyle Danger be playing in the ball pit with the kids. I'm gonna leave it at that. But fucking, so
God, no.
So fucking it gets even better. So remember how we came across Raven XCW, Kyle's cartoon girlfriend that, by the way, he accused me of trying to steal her from him. Let that sink in. Now, Kyle's not with Raven anymore. You want to know who Kyle is dating now? Do you want to know who Kyle Danger is in a relationship with?
Should I take a guess even though I know?
You can go right ahead.
Fiona from Shrek?
No, that would actually be better. This motherfucker posted on Twitter that his character in universe, Kyle Danger, is now in a relationship with the fucking dragon from Shrek. The dragon from Shrek. Are you fucking out of your mind? What is wrong with you, Kyle? Why? Why would you ever... He has to have some kind of freaky ass fetish. There's no way he could put himself in a relationship with... he has to have a pregnancy fetish to put himself in a relationship with Raven, have twins with Raven, and then put himself in a relationship
No,
with a
wait.
dragon.
Wait,
A DreamWorks CGI dragon. God
I think
damn.
you're remembering this wrong because I have it like engraved into my mind because of how traumatizing it was. I don't think it was just twins. I think it was like 50 in one
The way
pregnant one.
Kyle Danger made Raven look, like the way he somehow edited her to look pregnant, that bitch was bigger than Boogie 2988. That I don't know. That
can't.
bitch was like
I
she
can't.
was getting to Yokozuna forklift level. Like, but I think he's still with Raven because he posted on Twitter a picture of Raven from Teen Titans with these fucking like goddamn freaking like W-sized titties. I will send you the picture right now, Austin. I will send you the picture
I
right now.
don't want the picture. I don't want it.
You're getting the picture.
I don't.
Actually, I think. Hold on. I thought I had it because I saw it yesterday. I was like, you know what? This is only just gets worse. Yeah, here it is. I'll send it to you. This is on some. I can't even comprehend. Like, I don't. How do you like breasts this big? I know this is a fetish and all, but here's the picture. Send it to you right now.
Oh my fucking god, please.
Tell me your
Don't.
thoughts. He posted this like in the past couple days, while being in a relationship with the dragon, by the way.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's from his Twitter.
Jesus Christ.
From his Twitter. So,
I'm not liking that.
yeah. So Kyle, I don't even know what to even say. This man he's going to continue. He's going to continue to get worse. Somehow he's gonna fucking he's gonna get Me Too'd from working at Chuck E. Cheese or something, or he's gonna post some wild shit on Twitter about how he's fucking goddamn dating the Chuck E. Cheese animatronic or something. Like, he's out there, man. He is out there.
Isn't there like a female like duck or chicken that's like animatronic at Chuck E. Cheese's?
I don't know. I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese since I was like 10. I don't remember.
I haven't been in like 5 years, and even then it was for like my little cousin's birthday. So...
Fucking Christ. Hey, guys, I'm not intentionally trying to hate on you. You make yourself a specimen because you are so just strange in your own mind. I don't know really how to put it. Like, I don't understand how, first of all, you have this universe that you dick suck and say it's the greatest universe of all time when it's just fucking cartoon characters. That's all it is. And none of them have fucking movesets or entrances. You don't put in the time or effort. You don't even stream it from your console. You fucking make it look like you hired the local fucking homeless man down at the fucking end of the block to record your goddamn stream. Fucking Jesus fucking Christ, man. There's handicapped YouTubers out there that know how to stream, for Christ's sake. There are YouTubers out there that can't walk and they know how to stream from their console. There are YouTubers out there that physically can barely even move and they know how to stream from a console, Kyle. God fucking damn. Jesus Christ. And the reason I'm going at you like this is because your bitch ass blocked me when all I did was call you out for stealing content and making it your own. That's all I did. I called you out on your bullshit. And instead of being a man and admitting that you were wrong, you blocked me. And then when I find your fucking other shit, then you want to say I'm suspicious. I don't want your fucking I don't want to be involved in any kind of thing. I don't know what you're into. You're probably into fucking goddamn you're probably into fucking kidnapping children and taking them into the upside down for all I know. I don't want to be involved with that.
Oh.
God damn, Kyle. Like you and the thing is you were somebody that I liked Legitimately, you were somebody that came to my streams and you seemed like a cool dude, but my God, what a person you turned out to be. Jesus Christ. If you wouldn't have fucking blocked me and acted like you acted, you wouldn't be a specimen, and I wouldn't be coming at you. But the only reason I am is because you blocked me when I did nothing to you, so now I'll give you a reason to have me blocked, you piece of shit. Fuck you, Kyle. I hope that you fucking climb on the playpen at Chuck E. Cheese and fall off and fucking
no,
land in the fucking ball pit and then get fired for being in a ball pit with children.
you know,
Anyway.
did you know that Johnny from New Legacy Inc. hates like Chuck E. Cheese being mentioned?
Why?
Because he apparently, like, when he was like 11, he like broke his like all of his toes on one foot, like on the a Chuck E. Cheese arcade machine.
Fucking Christ. Yes, that's your Kyle Danger segment. I don't know if I'll be talking about this dude again. It depends on what he fucking posts on Twitter, because he's sitting there saying fucking goddamn, like, how XCW is signing all this talent, and it's people like Stone Cold Homer Simpson and fucking goddamn Shrek and Lightning McQueen and fucking, like, you know what? I'll give everybody on the podcast. I'll go to his Twitter right now, live on the What the Fuck podcast. I'm gonna go on his Twitter right now. Let's see.
Oh my God.
Let's see what his fucking ass posted today, because yesterday almost made me have a stroke. So I have to go on my backup Twitter account because his fucking cretin blocked me. So Kyle Dangerous. By the way, he's not Kyle the Coon Danger anymore. He's not the bloodsucker Kyle Danger anymore. Now he's just Kyle Danger. Maybe because he got made fun of for being cringe. I don't know. June 3rd, XCW has come to terms on the releases of Barney, Raphael, Terry, Pingu, Judy Hopps, and Ahsoka Tano. Let that sink in. Oh, it's gonna get better.
Judy Hopps. Isn't that the bunny from Zootopia?
God fucking damn. I was reading some of these yesterday and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
He released Pingu and Barney too.
Oh, he made June 11th, he made a fan-made GTS Extreme Tools match card. Then this tweet, he's responding to Grim, which Grim also is cringe now because he changed his Twitter to King Grim.
Oh.
And Kyle Danger said, Grim, can you sign other indie wrestlers to GTS? Like from SWF, Saw Pro Wrestling, CZW, and get ready for this last one, because this one's going to make you mad, Austin. Guess what, people? Kyle wants to go to GTS. He wants wrestlers from Ring of Honor to go to GTS.
No.
That's what he said.
No. Okay. Okay. Okay.
This man is out of his mind.
I don't know what things you're into, Kyle Danger. I don't know if some I spit on your grave rape fetishes or some shit, but you will not ever put Ring of Honor in your mouth again, or your fucking words. Fuck you, you fucking bitch.
God fucking. He's also a huge fucking Spider-Man mark.
Of course,
as well. Oh my God!
You should make a video. Bully McGuire bullies Kyle Danger.
Please, somebody make that edit. Please, I don't have the talent for that. But please, somebody make an edit of fucking like Kyle saying something about GTS or XCW, and then have Tobey Maguire say, "I'll put some dirt in your eye." Please. Or fucking, how about this? Put the tweet of Kyle Danger saying I'm suspicious and blocking me, and had the clip of Tobey Maguire saying, "You gonna cry?" Fuck you, Kyle Danger.
Oh Oh man, you know I could probably get somebody off of Fiverr to do that if you want. Well, once I get some
June
money.
7th, Little Bill and Luna Loud make their return to MCW from their COVID vaccine.
Oh no.
Oh, June 7th, Alvin the Chipmunk has signed a contract with XCW.
Oh.
XCW, June 7th, XCW has come to terms on the release of the XCW Tag Team Champions, the Game Grumps.
Is it at least JonTron in the game, Grumps, or is it fucking?
No.
Oh man, come on, that's way worse. Like you could have had JonTron and Ego Raptor, not the other guy in Ego Raptor. Nah.
Darwin and Chief from Tough Puppy have been released from MCW.
Who the fuck is
Kyle Danger said,
Darwin?
new GM for MCW, question mark? Then you posted a picture of Walt Disney.
We need
The
to
man
stop.
is dead. Come on, Kyle.
We need to stop. We need to stop.
Oh yeah, what's the date today, Austin? What's the date today?
I think is the 13th.
Guess what happens tomorrow on June 14th? Kyle Danger graduates high school.
How do you know that?
He put it on his Twitter.
Why
June
would he put
6th,
that-
I graduate high school June 14th. That's what he put on his Twitter.
Why would he put that on his Twitter?
I don't know. Is he
cares?
expecting all these fucking goddamn cartoon characters to come to his graduation party or something? I'm surprised he's not doing XCW graduation or something.
Is he expecting?
God.
Is he expecting the actor from the Titans like TV show, the Raven actress?
Is he expecting his girlfriend, the dragon, to come swoop him up after he gets his fucking diploma?
Oh.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Oh my god.
Apparently, he retweeted a picture. Apparently, Daniel Donahue met Kylie Ray. What a gruesome twosome there. Fucking yeah. First of all, Daniel Donahue looks like he's built like goddamn burnt Deadpool. And fucking
Oh no.
wears glasses. His fucking head is shaped like the crystal skull from Indiana Jones, and his fucking goddamn he's wearing a Cody Rhodes t-shirt, so I know he's an AEW mark. And he's wearing an AEW cap. So there you go. And fucking Kylie Ray looks like she's uncomfortable. And they're taking a picture by a wall that's made of wooden planks that's all deteriorated, and it has a restroom sign. So I don't know where he was trying to take this picture at with Kylie Ray. I don't know the intentions behind this photo.
Oh my god. I just imagine Kylie Ray.
Here's the...
I don't like Kylie Ray, but I just imagine Kylie Ray just walking out of the bathroom and then he just randomly sees freaking Daniel Donahue.
This gets so much worse. The bad girl Raven tweeted June 5th, coming soon to @Kyle Danger's channel, and posted a picture of this new logo. TEW, Titan Elite Wrestling.
Oh, TEW's already a video game. Don't.
Is this the Raven XCW? I don't think it is.
Oh man, did he make another account because we found the other one?
Yep. It's made by, all the pictures from it, they tweeted and said, made by Kyle Dangerous.
Oh my god, you need to send this. I need
Well,
to
guess
see
what,
if this
Kyle?
is real.
I'm gonna follow this account too. I dare you to tweet about me, Kyle. I double dog dare you. Oh, here's the tweet that I was talking about. June 5th, XCW is proud to announce the relationship between Dragon and Kyle Danger. Who liked it? Daniel Donahue. Who else would like it? Oh, June 4th, Pee Wee Herman has signed a 3-year contract with XCW.
Man. That man's had enough. He's done freaking drug PSAs. Don't.
He said this right here. This is crack.
I just want to watch Pee
Oh,
Wee's Big Adventure without thinking of those two things now. And now I'm not going to be able to. I can't watch Pee Wee's Big
June
Adventure now.
2nd. I can see it already if Disney buys WWE, and it's a very bad Photoshop of a guy in a Mickey Mouse mascot costume holding the WWE Championship.
Stop.
Oh, June 2nd. I want to see Braun Strowman versus Wardlow in AEW.
No, 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 no.
He is a big fucking mark.
Oh my god, no. We need to move on.
He retweets all AEW stuff.
We need to move on. We're getting to a state where I can't come back from, and I don't want to go to that. Please stop. Just we
Well,
need to move on.
that's your Kyle Danger update. I'll be sure to let you know if any more wild shit happens. And Kyle, it doesn't matter how many times you block me, I'm still gonna find your fucking goddamn cretin Smeagol looking ass on Twitter. But
Well,
you're fucking say, oh Grim, give it to me harder, Grim. Fuck you, Kyle. Anyway,
well, should I get to something a little bit more like
all right, you pick what topic you want to talk
positive?
about now.
Okay, I'm gonna do something a little bit more positive. Chris Danker.
To end that topic off, I'm gonna say fuck Kyle Danger. That's the end of that topic. Move on.
All right, well, Chris Danker.
Oh,
He
another
finally he finally got what he deserved. He finally got what he deserved. Guess what? Guess what, Devin? Guess.
Can I take
Yes.
a wild guess?
Yes.
Did he finally become a star boy?
No, but it's even better because you know what he did?
What?
YouTube demonetized him. His whole channel.
Yeah, Austin sent me this the other day. Is there a reason why he got demonetized?
I don't know, but I'm just happy. I didn't watch the video. I'm fucking happy.
Jesus Christ.
Do you got a wine cooler you could pop for this? Do you actually play some YMCA or something? Come on. Do something.
Hold on. So this is Austin's celebration. Last week I celebrated because Lana got released, so now Austin's gonna celebrate.
Come on, you gotta get that song up.
Do you want me to use the same one?
I don't care. Whatever.
I got one.
Okay. This is the greatest thing I've seen.
Actually, no, never mind. I don't want to use that one. Because that might get copyrighted.
I mean, every song's gonna get copyrighted. Or are you gonna say like it's gonna give me a strike? Was it gonna give me like a strike or something? Like a certain Coco? Or was it gonna give me...
No. I always use the fucking same one we used last week.
Okay.
Fucking skip ahead, god damn it. You got something you could pop to drink, Austin?
I do not. Celebrate good times. Come on.
Come on, Austin, bust it down like you do when you're vacuuming.
Fuck you.
Come on, you gotta hit a dance move.
Nah. I'll hit a middle finger to Chris Danger or Chris Danker. As well.
Hit a dab.
Nah. That shit could stay in 2017. Just like Chris Danker's channel. Fucking dick. I hate him so much. And his bitch of a fucking
Chris
girlfriend.
Danker, if you're watching.
I hate his bitch of a girlfriend too. Was it Michelle? What the fuck ever her name is on Twitter? Fuck her.
Alright, is that enough for your celebration?
You know, the only thing that would make me happier is if Nova's Twitch gets banned. That's the only thing that would make me happier.
So he can't do GTA RP anymore.
Yeah.
He's been doing it. You know what? You know what? Why you continue about the Chris Denker thing? I'm gonna see when the last time Nova stream was.
So Chris Danker, I was randomly like on YouTube yesterday. Keep in mind, like we didn't have a lot of these topics until yesterday. Like we were like, oh god, we're fucked.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of topics yesterday, gladly. But I just randomly saw a video of Chris Danker or Dankops. My YouTube channel is demonetized, and it was like happiness in one like
Oh.
picture on my phone. Like it was just pure joy, pure unadulterated joy.
Well, something
Alright.
that's not gonna give you joy is Nova last streamed yesterday did more GTA RP early says than Barry likely no pixel. You wanna know how long he streamed for? I think this is his longest one.
How
This man
long?
played GTA RP 16 hours and 24 minutes.
Dude, E3 was yesterday. You could have been doing that.
Oh no, he had to do Sizz and Barry, Austin. You don't
No,
understand.
it's oh my god. E3 is more important than that GTA RP shit. Okay,
Noah doesn't think so. But
dude,
Austin, he doesn't get any sleep.
no. He needs to get a life. He needs to get a life.
Oh my god. But he doesn't get enough sleep, Austin. Don't you see the
It's
issue?
his fault. He's
You
the
know,
one
you
that
play-
stays up.
He does GTA RP for 16 hours, but he doesn't get enough sleep, and it's our fault.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been watching 13 Reasons Why, and I've been staying up a little bit later to watch 13 Reasons Why.
Mhm.
For one, that should probably be a reason why the things in that show happened. But fucking I do not complain. I do not complain whatsoever to anybody, my fans or anything, about how like I'm doing this for a video and I'm losing sleep. It's all you guys' fault. He's doing that. Like it's his fault for doing it. Like I don't understand. I don't understand.
Oh man.
Makes no
Well, I can
goddamn
take
sense, dude.
I can take the next topic if you want, because I want to get into something that's gonna make me mad.
Oh god.
I'm gonna put these two topics into one.
Alright.
Of the well, I mean, because they all have to do with each other. Well, okay, so I'll do these three topics in a row because they all have to
Oh
do
god.
with each other. So it's Triple H conference call, NWA
Sorry if
All
you-
Women's Show, and Queen of the Ring.
I'm sorry if you
What?
hear somebody mowing. There's like I think my neighbors are mowing the grass.
But so, okay, I'll start this off. So basically, NWA, which if you didn't know is a wrestling promotion, a lot of people don't know because it's kind of irrelevant.
It's
but,
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Dude,
So-
did you actually before we talk about NWA, there's actually a thing about NWA.
What?
Actually, how about you talk about NWA as the last thing? Because it will lead directly into a topic of mine.
Okay, well then I'll talk about the Queen of the Ring then, because the Triple H and NWA thing goes hand in hand. So, the Queen of the Ring thing, I saw this yesterday, and this fucking pissed me off because once again, well, I don't know when our intergender wrestling video is gonna come out, but we
It's probably
went
gonna come out before
on
this.
that about gender stuff. So basically, this Queen of the Ring thing, somebody had made a post about it. I think I sent it to Austin actually.
Yeah, you did.
But like someone made a. Oh, I didn't know you sent me the raw thumbnail. Let me save that.
Yeah.
But so Where the fuck is it? Okay, there it is. So this was posted by Aaron_Bump on Instagram. He said, "Here's what WWE needs in July: King/Queen of the Ring pay-per-view, a women's bracket and a men's bracket. Final four for both play out on the pay-per-view. It'll need a new name." And here's this guy's suggestions for a name: Take the Throne, or Suck My Scepter. Winners in each bracket get world title shots at SummerSlam. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. WWE doesn't need a Queen of the Ring. WWE doesn't need that. They don't need it. Nobody needs it because it will be trash. That's why nobody needs it. What fucking women? What women are you gonna put in there that are gonna be believable to win a tournament if you're not putting the 4 horsewomen in there, or Asuka, or Rhea Ripley, or Bianca Belair? Tell me, because NXT sure as hell won't be in that tournament. Second of all, why do you want the King of the Ring tournament back?
They'll have
You remember the last
Carmelo in
winner?
it.
You remember the last winner? King Corbin. What did he do from winning that? Nothing. The last winner before that, King Barrett. What did he do? Nothing. The King of the Ring doesn't fucking mean anything anymore.
You know,
King Corbin
when
never got a title shot from the King of the Ring. Neither did Barrett. So why even ask for it back? What an idiot.
you know, I actually thought they were gonna do something like they were actually gonna do like King Ricochet when they had that last tournament.
Oh,
But then
no.
they
King
fucked me
Corbin.
over. Yeah,
King Corbin, who he's still King Corbin 2 years later.
I think that might be changing actually because Shinsuke has got his crown now. I don't know if they're like fighting for the crown or whatever.
Do you think I care?
I don't know.
Shinsuke is a fucking loser in WWE. That's all he ever will be.
Man. But
It's true.
His perfect Extreme Rules record though. He's never lost in Extreme Rules.
Oh wow, you're okay.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Great. He has a record at the most boring fucking WWE pay-per-view. He has a record at what they called Extreme Rules Horror Show last year, where they had an eye for an eye match with Rollins and Mysterio, where Rey Mysterio's fake eye popped out. And they had a fucking swamp match with Braun Strowman and the fucking Bray Wyatt and fucking all the other garbage they did on that show. Great to have a record on that show, Shinsuke. Proud of you.
I think it was he beat Jeff Hardy at one Extreme Rules for the United States Championship.
Even better.
Then he beat Finn Balor at another Extreme Rules, and then he won. And then last year he won with Cesaro at Extreme Rules Horror Show.
Okay, so
They've all been championship wins. So it was the U.S. Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, the Tag Champs.
The best wrestlers they had. And other 2 victories at Extreme Rules have been against 2 people who can't control themselves around alcohol. Okay. So, great record, Shinsuke. Great.
You know, there was people that were actually hoping, oh my god, he's won a title at every Extreme Rules so far. Maybe he'll get a WWE title shot at Extreme Rules.
Never.
There was people actually saying that.
Those people should go work at Chuck E. Cheese with Kyle Danger. Go have a fun time. But fucking back to the Queen of the Ring. It's another thing where these fucking fans, these fucking goddamn fucking, I don't even know what you call them, fucking fans. Fuck. Like, why? It's an agenda. It's all it is. It's equality bullshit. That's all it is. The women don't need Queen of the Ring tournament. The women women didn't need a Royal Rumble to themselves. The women didn't need Hell in a Cell to themselves. They didn't need a Money in the Bank match to themselves. They didn't need an Elimination Chamber to themselves. They didn't need a WrestleMania main event. None of that was needed. That kind of stuff, as I said, should have came naturally, but it wasn't because it's an agenda. And this is the same thing. Oh, well, we need a Queen of the Ring. Like, fuck, you don't. Who do you think's gonna win that? Charlotte. God fucking damn. Ain't
I
nobody
mean,
else? They
her
already
name,
call her the Queen. Of course she's gonna win it.
and her name is the
People are
Queen.
this fucking retarded. Like, seriously. You know they're gonna do Queen of the Ring tournament, and it's gonna have the fucking goddamn freaking stupid ass fucking bitches from Raw and SmackDown, and Charlotte's gonna be in the tournament, and then the finals is gonna be like fucking Charlotte Flair versus fucking Sasha Banks or something, and then Charlotte's gonna win. Oh my god, first ever Queen of the Ring. Charlotte, the 12th time women's champion, is
I thought
first
she
time
was.
ever Queen of the Ring.
I thought she was 13 time or 45th time or fucking.
And I don't care. I don't give a shit about Charlotte at all.
Where's
Fucking
Becky
fuck
at?
her and
Why
her
is
ego.
Becky still not back?
I don't know. I don't know. The most recent thing I've seen of Becky is she's like been working out a lot. And fucking Seth Rollins keeps posting pictures of them working out. So I don't fucking know. But fucking you don't need this Queen of the Ring tournament. You don't even need the King of the Ring tournament because they disgraced what the King of the Ring was about. The King of the Ring used to be a big fucking thing. If you recall, I'm pretty sure the King of the Ring tournament is what made The Rock into a main eventer, if I remember correctly.
I'm pretty sure.
The King people like Bret Hart and Stone
It
Cold
also
won the King of the Ring.
it also made Billy Gunn a jobber because he lost to The Rock.
Mm-hmm. And fucking didn't Brock Lesnar win the King of the Ring? That's why he got to face The Rock at SummerSlam.
Brock won the King of the Ring, yes. Edge won the King of the Ring. Sheamus won the
Edge
King
too.
of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Barrett's won King of the Ring. I think Kaku won King of the Ring at one point. Harley Race won King of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you got King Corbin and King
I
Barrett.
look at King Corbin and King Barrett as two examples of why King of the Ring doesn't work anymore, because King of the Ring is supposed to turn that guy into a main eventer to give him a world title shot. That's what's supposed to make that guy. And that is also supposed to lead into their world title match at SummerSlam. But no. Barrett won it. He did
King
nothing.
Mabel as well. King Mabel.
Mm-hmm. And then King Corbin won it. He's had one of the worst runs I've ever seen. I swear to God.
King Corbin won it, and he jobbed like 50 times to Roman. That's what happened.
Don't forget that he threw dog food at Roman Reigns. Let's not forget that.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you a story about King
Bobby
Corbin.
Roode poured cans of fucking goddamn fucking Old Roy dog food on Roman Reigns.
I'm gonna tell you a story about King Corbin. Actually, it was last year. Last year, I was pissed. By the way, it was last year. It was advertised that the Fiend was gonna be on a house show that I was going to. So I was like, oh fuck yeah, we get to see the Fiend in live. Because even though the Fiend is like how he is now, and people are dogging on him, like everybody wants to see the Fiend's entrance in a match with the Fiend live. Mm-hmm. So I was like, fuck yeah, we get to see the Fiend live. They replaced it last minute with a King Corbin match.
Oh my god.
I'm not joking. It was King Corbin, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Cesaro versus Roman Reigns and the New Day. And I was pissed. I was pissed.
Yeah, but as far as the Queen of the Ring thing goes, absolutely do not need that. Will they do that? I don't know. I don't even know if they're going to bring back King of the Ring, but I could definitely see them doing that for agenda shit. But it's once again people making it all about gender and all about, oh, well, the women have to have a Queen of the Ring because the men have King of the Ring. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't need that at all. I don't want to freaking go into detail on it because it's going to make me more and more angry, so let's get to the next fucking topic. All I'm going to say is we don't fucking need it. Stop asking for it. Nobody
Triple
wants that
H,
garbage.
Mr. Paul Levesque, the king of Somas.
So is this the Triple H and NWA thing now?
Yeah.
Okay, well so basically NWA Power with like 5 R's fucking is doing an all women's show called NWA Empower. Cringy fucking name. Once again, agenda bullshit. And fucking
Can't wait for Kylie Ray to win the women's championship. And then retire again.
She will. She did it with AEW and Impact. Both. Fucking, I'm trying to remember what Triple H said exactly. Did I send it to you?
I saw a couple things. Like, he was talking about how the women in AEW don't have any interest, and if they do, WWE is where they want to be.
Oh yeah, that's right. He said best all the best women's wrestlers are in WWE, and if they're not, they want to be. I think is what he said.
And Tony
And then
Khan
fucking-
tried to clap back, but he would, like, his clap was so weak, like, you couldn't even hear it. So
Okay, so I found what Triple H said about NWA. Fucking yeah, Triple H speaks on all women's pay-per-views. This happened after NWA announced the all women's pay-per-view Empower. Triple H said, and I quote, "Equality is not I want my own show." Exactly.
Yep.
Thank you, Triple H. For once, you're actually making some goddamn sense.
The Selmas
So for
are
all
talking
these
good
people-
now.
For all these people out here wanting an Evolution 2 and fucking an all women's brand and all that shit, fuck you. Use your brain. Thank you, Triple H. You finally showed that you still have some sort of sense left in you.
The Selmas hasn't affected all of his brain yet.
Yeah. Fucking. Is there any more to this? No. That was just one quote. Okay.
Well-
But yeah, basically, the NWA is having an all women's thing. It's going to be stupid. And Triple H is completely right. Don't need that shit. Fuck that shit.
Well, speaking of NWA, NWA fucked over Jim Cornette, which is exactly what Jack Evans is doing right now. Okay,
Oh,
fuck
yep.
this, fuck this bitch, fuck this bitch. You can't wrestle. You can't, dude. I saw a GIF. I saw a GIF in one of the comments of him just botching moves. Somebody made a GIF of him just botching every move. But
Okay, do you want me... I have this pulled up here. Do you want me to read the tweet Jack Evans said
oh,
about Jim Cornette?
actually, let's read all the tweets because it started with Lance Storm. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, I don't have all the tweets. I just have Jim Cornette's tweet and then Jack Evans' response.
Jim Cornette's should be. Do you have screenshots?
No, it was like a post I sent to you.
Oh, on Instagram.
Yeah.
Here, let me send you the post on Twitter. Fuck Jack Evans. I'm about to tell you why. I'm about to tell you why. If you didn't already know, I hate Jack Evans. Let me see. Let me see what it started with. It's gonna take stall a little bit because Jim Cornette tweets a lot.
Fucking. Everybody keeps going after Jim Cornette, and fucking, especially AEW people. Fucking, and it's funny because, like, all these AEW people go after Jim Cornette and they act like Jim Cornette is so out of touch, but Jim Cornette even said AEW tried to hire him when they first started because they wanted him, but Jim Cornette said no. So I just find it funny how all these AEW people try to shit on Jim Cornette when the company they work for wanted to hire Jim Cornette to help them book. But I digress. So all these people keep saying that Jim Cornette is out of touch and wrestling's not like it was in the 70s and 80s. That stuff doesn't work anymore, and telling him he's wrong and he's irrelevant and he's trying to hang on and he's using AEW to stay relevant and all that shit, which isn't true. He's Jim fucking Cornette, goddamn.
But okay, this is what started it all. Lance Storm tweets out a Mongo in front tweet. I don't know if you know what that Twitter is. It's basically showing all the bullshit that happens in wrestling nowadays. But
Mm-hmm.
He retweets a Mongo and Friends tweet and says, "Reminded of my favorite wrestling statements. We used to pretend, in quotation marks, we used to pretend to beat each other up. We would barely touch each other, and fans thought it was real. So we called them marks. Now we really beat the hell out of each other, and fans think it's fake. Who are the marks now?" That's what Lance Storm tweeted. And then Jack Evans went, "Hey Lance, nothing about your favorite statement is true. While you yourself have a reputation of being the easiest to work with, your generation does not. In fact, except for the mid 2000s when strong style was all the rage." And then Jim Cornette comes in. So you can go on that.
God damn it, now I gotta go back to it. It's not that far, but it's right here. So Jim Cornette says, "Speaking for the generation before both of you, we thought what Jack Evans says here is true about stupid, sloppy, stiff 1990s workers, but Lance made a true observation here. Plus, he's really been a star. So Jack, shut your fucking sensitive," and it cuts off after that. That's all I can see.
I could, let me, give me a second. Shut your fucking sensitive pie hole when an adult is speaking.
And then Jack Evans comes in and says, "Cornette, you act like this expert, but history doesn't show that. When ROH was at its worst, that was you. When developmental was at its worst, that was you. Smoky Mountain is overrated, and your bitter wrestlers don't cuckold your wife anymore."
Okay. Alright, now, is that it?
Yeah.
Alright, Jack. I'm going to tell you what Jim Cornette has done. He brought us New Jack. He brought us the Rockers. He brought us the fucking Midnight Express. The Rock and Roll Express. Freaking... He helped some of the work for the Four Horsemen. He brought us John Cena. He brought us Batista, Randy Orton, Shelton Benjamin,
Kane.
Brock Lesnar, Kane. Even more, the Hell in a Cell, the Bashams, freaking Eugene. Even though Eugene was a garbage gimmick, Nick Dinsmore wasn't. Fuck, dude. I don't understand what you indie mudshell fucks don't understand. That most of the talent you see, you have seen, and most of the talent that's inspired you has came from Jim Cornette. And you don't understand that, so you blame him for everything that has happened wrong. Yes, Ring of Honor was on a downgrade when he was running it, but it was not his fault. It was the company that bought Ring of Honor. It was their fault. He was he was the glue that was holding it together.
Mm-hmm.
He was constantly fighting with El Generico and Kevin Steen on every taping. There was even the story he told after a Ring of Honor show where I think it was Steve Corino. He had got a bad injury after a match and he was not moving. Everybody else left. Jim Cornette stayed and got into the hospital safely. He almost got paralyzed. You blaming him is not going to help any of your problems now. Just because he buries you for all the shit that you do does not mean that all the stuff that happened in the past that he's been involved with was his fault. In fact, he's brought a lot of, like, everything that you guys actually like, besides all the indie garbage shit, he's actually brought. Wrestling wouldn't have been as relevant if he wouldn't have been a part of it. Like, he was on the WWF creative team in the Attitude Era. No, he didn't agree with some of the things that was going on because of Vince Russo, but he still was a part of it. He was on the lead creative team, having multiple meetings with Vince McMahon himself. And that's what you people don't get. So you blame him for everything. Especially you got your Joey Janela's who tries to mock him all the time, which Joey Janela, you're still fucking dead to me. I hope you stay in that grave. But I don't understand why we're always blaming Jim Cornette for everything. I don't understand. Brian Zane has blamed Jim Cornette for things. Freaking like Joey Janela has. Jack Evans has. They're garbage wrestlers in their own right.
It's because they all don't know how to take criticism.
No, they don't. They think they're all hot shit. Jack Evans, you botch every match you have. Joey Janela, you botch every match you have. And no wonder you both are getting squashed on AEW, because even they don't see the talent in you. And they're AEW. God. Oh. Because there's no talent. There's no talent in any of those performers, because they don't have talent. They all talk about how they perform their art, and that they're bullshit. And then they blame Jim Cornette because he's giving them criticism. Grossly thicker skin. How about that? Next.
Well, do you want to move on to Stranger Things?
Might as well.
Alright,
Seems like every time I'm mad, we move on to Stranger Things now.
Well, I'm only asking because we have let's see. Well, we have one more thing that's going to make you really mad, so we'll take a break from the anger and talk about Stranger Things.
3, 4. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Alright, so...
Actually, wait a second. Stranger Things.
Alright, so... Season 1, Episode 6 of Stranger Things, The Monster. So... This episode starts off by continuing what happened at the end of episode 5, where Nancy goes into the Upside Down through the gate she finds in the tree, and she encounters the Demogorgon and starts running away, and Jonathan can't find her. Well, this episode starts off where she's still running from the Demogorgon, but Jonathan can hear her screaming, so then he tries to follow her scream and gets to the tree where the gate is. Now, they sort of had a continuity error for this part.
I think they had two, actually, because... Yeah, because I think Jonathan was, like, walking away from the gate when it was closing at the end of the last episode.
Yeah. So, basically, she's running from the Demogorgon, she tries to hide, and Jonathan's telling her, come towards my voice. And so eventually, he finds the gate and is like looking at it like, what the hell is this? Meanwhile, she is hiding behind a tree, and the Demogorgon can't find her. And then Jonathan's just looking at the gate, which in the last episode was supposed to be closed, but it was open again. But so then out of nowhere, her hand comes out. Nancy's hand comes out, and Jonathan pulls her out of the Upside Down, and she's like traumatized. and then then they hug, and that is how the episode starts, and it goes into the credits. And then after that, we cut to Steve and the other couple that they were with. They and I don't know if it was it might have been last episode where Steve was telling Nancy they were planning to have like a party again or something, and they asked her to come, and she didn't want to come. But
Yeah, it was last
this
episode.
cuts, yeah, this cuts to where I'm guessing they're going to do that, and they're telling Steve just forget about her or whatever. But Steve tells him to shut up, and he drives to Nancy's house, and
He
he tries to
tries
sneak
to
in.
sneak in, but he sees
Yeah,
Jonathan and Nancy on the bed. Not doing anything, of
yes,
course, but
but he assumes that they're having sex
yeah.
or whatever. And then after that, it goes to where Will's mom and the sheriff are talking at the table. I had no fucking clue what this scene was about because Stranger Things, I have to give one criticism due to the fact that certain scenes, like you have to like certain scenes like this, the dialogue is so quiet that you have to turn the volume up, and then when you get to an action scene, the volume is like ear-rapingly loud, so you have to turn it down. And I
It
wish there was
really
more balance
is.
of audio. Like, so this scene, like I could barely hear it, and by the time I got it turned up, the scene was over. So I don't know what they were talking about. I don't know
I
if you
think
picked up on any of what they were talking about.
they somewhat figured out something about Eleven's mom, which we'll get to later. But I think that's what they found out.
All right. And then it cuts to Nancy taking a shower, and she keeps having these like PTSD flashbacks to what just happened of being in the Upside Down and the Demogorgon, and so she has Jonathan sleep over. Uh, he lays on the floor at first, but then she's like, "Can you just come up here and lay with me?" So they sleep together, not sexually, but they sleep together. And Jonathan like has the gun close to him in case anything happens. Then
Yeah.
it's next scene is daytime, and we see Mike in the basement where he just looking around, and then he sees the spot where like Elle was hanging out, and then he just starts going ballistic and starts kicking it.
At that
Um,
point, I said that's what uh, Devin would do when it comes to Millie Bobby Brown.
yeah, fucking. Then after that, it goes to the sheriff talking on a payphone. Then he gets back into the car with Will's mom, and they drive off. Uh, then next is where Jonathan wakes up and Nancy is like reading his book, and they're discussing what they are gonna do, and they're talking about like different animals and stuff, trying to compare the Demigorgon to different types of animals, saying how it like hunts alone like a bear, but
Yeah.
it's got like speed like a lion or something like that, or whatever the fuck they were saying, and they're
There
trying
was
to figure out how to
something.
kill it.
I think they were saying something that has something like a freaking a boar or something as well. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah, and then while they're doing that, Nancy's mom knocks on the door. Well, not knocks. She tries to open the door, and Nancy has it locked. And then Nancy tells her, "I'll be down in a minute. I'm getting dressed." And then her and Jonathan keep talking. Then it goes to this next scene where pretty much the teacher inadvertently sets the boys up to be captured. Because if you remember in the I think it was the first episode, the lady who pretended to be child services, she comes up to this house, and where the teacher is, like the teacher that let them use the audio equipment is that same teacher, and she comes to his house and she's trying to tell him about some kind of science program or something,
I
and
think it
she's
was like an
asking if he knows
AV
any.
club.
Yeah, and she asks if he knows any kids from the school that would want to be a part of it, and he says, "I know a few," which he's talking about Mike, Dustin, and Lucas. Um, so now the science people know their names and they know who they're going to look out for. So he inadvertently set them up to be captured. Um, then it goes back to Mike's house where Dustin arrives on his bike with some weird violin music playing. I don't know why they did that, but
I don't know.
uh, So Dustin goes in and he's talking to Mike about how Mike and Lucas got in a fight in the last episode, and they have like this rule in their group where if you quote unquote draw first blood, which means if you push first, you hit first or whatever. If you're the first, if you're the person that initiates the fight, you're the person that has to apologize, basically. Um,
Yeah.
and and Mike is like kind of refusing to do it at first, but then like him and Dustin start talking about Elle and Lucas, and then Mike eventually decides, all right, I'll shake his hand, and Dustin talks about them like having to do this together and everything. Then it goes to it's like a flashback scene of like Elle laying on the bed, and then her papa comes in telling her that uh, what she saw in her like mind or whatever, like how she saw the Demigorgon. He wants her to not run from it, but he wants her to find it so they can see what it is or whatever. So then, as Elle waking up in the woods, I guess that's where she's been hiding out, and she just kind of like looks at herself in the water and just gets mad at herself and hates her whole life.
Yeah.
Uh, Then it goes to where they're having breakfast, and Nancy's mom tries to get in her room again, and Nancy has the radio playing. So her mom picks the lock to come in, and she opens it, and nobody's there, and the window's open. So Nancy and Jonathan went out the window. Then it goes to where not Mike and Lucas, Mike and Dustin go over to Lucas's to try to patch things up, and Mike says, "I drew first blood, so I'm offering to shake my hand," and then Lucas says, "I'll shake your hand and I'll be part of the team again, only if Elle isn't a part of the team anymore." And then him and Mike start arguing about Elle again. Dustin tries to keep the peace, and that was pretty much that scene. Um, then it goes to Elle going to the grocery store. If you want to talk about that.
Elle goes to the grocery store. She like she looks like one of those kids in the commercials. Like $1, we'll feed her. You gotta
Oh
pay
my
$1
god.
though. And she's having a flashback about going into the the water tank again.
Mm-hmm.
And then she then gets asked by I think the store manager if her mom and dad are there and where they are, and she calls them a mouth breather, grabs like 15 different boxes of Egos and leaves. And by the way, those are frozen Egos. They're not gonna be good. Like just eating them
Yeah.
raw. I don't understand. But that was that scene. What was next?
Yeah, so after that was like the flashback, like you said, and then her stealing the waffles, and then it cuts to the sheriff and Will's mom going to Elle's mom's place where she's, I guess, being taken care of by her sister,
Yeah,
and they ask to come in and speak to her. They try to speak to her, but she's kind of like,
catatonic.
yeah, catatonic. Um, so it's kind of a little weird, and the sister's like, oh, this is how she's been for however many years. And then it cuts back to like Lucas. He's like gearing up Rambo style, and then he goes outside and he sees the tech guy van that we saw in the previous episodes, which I called it. I knew these guys were part of the laboratory stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
you did call it.
so so he sees Lucas, and like it looks like he makes a mental note with himself, like that's one of the kids we gotta look out for. And then it goes to Mike and Dustin riding their bikes, and they're talking about uh, Dustin's talking about how Mike likes Elle and won't admit it, and he's like, no, that's not true. And Dylan's like, not Dylan. Dustin is like, yeah, it is true. You just won't admit it. And nobody else said anything about it until you guys started yelling and screaming at each other like a couple of goblins with 0 IQ or something. And
Yeah,
then they were talking about how like that was like, she's like your best friend, and then Dustin, then Mike was like, no, she is my best friend, but you're my best friend, and Lucas is my best friend, and Will is my best friend, and Dustin's like, you can only have one best friend, and Mike was like, said who, and then said somebody's name, and Mike was like, well, he's my best friend too, and Dustin was like, all right.
Yeah.
Then they keep defending their bikes, and then they eventually hear like a siren, and they pull up to the grocery store where Elle stole the waffles, and the store clerk we saw earlier is talking to the police, and they see like the shattered door and everything.
Yeah.
Then it goes to where the sister is talking about Elle's mom, some of the backstory there. She shows the sheriff and Will's mom, Elle's mom's room, where she has her room set up because she thinks she has a child or something like that. But then like I guess the science people and the dad, which is Papa, I guess like did all this to try to convince her that she miscarried, to act like she
Yeah.
never had a child, but she knew she had it. I get that's the gist I got from it.
That's basically what
Um,
it is. Yeah.
yeah, and then um, it's just them talking about that, and it comes back to Lucas where he's riding through the woods. He's doing like a Rambo mission on his own. He is following the compass, and the compass leads him to the laboratory place. And you can see that like you see on the compass that the laboratory place is what's making the compass go all wonky. So he knows that the gate must be in there somewhere. And then it goes to where Jonathan and Nancy are at uh, an army surplus store where they're buying weapons and stuff. They're getting like bear traps, gasoline, hammers,
Yeah.
nails, gun ammo, like all
Which
kinds of different stuff.
Devin pointed out that there is no way that teenagers like that would be able to get that.
Yeah, because you would assume they would have to show an ID for that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Even
they
though
would have to.
this show takes place in the 80s, like I would think that you can't just buy that stuff even back then. Like
No.
you have to show an ID and all that. But I mean, whatever. Um, then they take all this stuff up to the store clerk, and he's like, "What are you guys doing with all this stuff?" And they don't really say anything. Then they're like putting the stuff in the trunk, and these two people drive past in the car, and they're like, "Nancy, I can't wait to see your movie." You can talk about the rest of the scene, like the fight.
Well, Nancy realizes something. She runs to the nearest movie theater, and she sees that the next movie is some movie, and it says starring Nancy the Slut Wheeler. And she goes to an alley right by the movie theater, and she's seeing Steve and the one couple sitting there like spray painting the sides of the movie theater as well. Or maybe they're just talking. I can't remember exactly. But
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan obviously follows her. Nancy confronts Steve, slaps him, and tries to explain herself. But she can't really say anything. So she walks away, and then Steve antagonizes Jonathan, talking about his mom, his dad, and of course Will, which then sets him off and gets Jonathan to pretty much destroy Steve. Like he bloodies him.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan gets arrested by the cops, which I don't even know how the cops even got their attention.
I don't know. He
And
accidentally punched one of the cops, so now he's under arrest for
yeah,
assaulting an officer.
he punched one of the cops, and Steve got away. So it seemed like, and then
Yeah. And then the next scene is the sheriff and Will's mom, leaving Elle's mom's house, and they're talking in the car, and then they get the page, like they page the sheriff, and he's like, "What?" And they're like, "Oh, a fight just happened." Da 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 da. And he's like, "I don't have time for this." And then they're like, "Oh, it
It's Jonathan
The fight was
Byers.
with Jonathan Byers, and then like Will's mom's like eyes get all big, and then they get on their way. Um, then it goes to the police station where Nancy's talking to like the
Secretary,
secretary or
I
something,
believe. Yeah.
I guess. And she's asking like how much longer they're gonna be here. She's like, "Oh, for you, not much longer, but for him, he's probably gonna be here a while." And then she was like, "What do you mean?" And she was like, "Oh, well, he's under arrest for assaulting an officer, or whatever." And then she gives Nancy an ice pack, and Nancy walks over and gives the ice pack to Jonathan.
Well,
And
the
they,
secretary explains that Jonathan didn't says your boyfriend's not going to be, basically saying that Jonathan's her boyfriend, and then
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then Nancy says no, he's not my boyfriend, but then the secretary says nobody would do something that stupid if it wasn't for love. So then that's
Mm-hmm.
when she takes the ice pack and goes to Jonathan.
Yeah. And then it cuts to back to the woods where Elle's sitting there eating the stolen, probably soggy fucking waffles
Dude,
that she
that
stole.
those waffles are done for, dude. There's no saving them. Like
Yeah.
they were soggy. If they get frozen again, they're just gonna like morph into like this glob monster of fucking waffles, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not gonna fucking work out.
I mean, nevertheless, she was sitting there chowing down on them, and then like she hears in the distance Mike and Dustin calling her name, and they walk through ride through the woods calling out for Elle, and then it goes back to Lucas where he's trying to go around the fence and follow his compass, and then he realizes, okay, so it's something in there, so he climbs up in a tree and like gets his binoculars out and is like trying to look inside the facility, and he sees like their satellite dish and stuff, and he notices the tech guy van and the tech guy he saw earlier and that they've seen multiple times. And then it cuts to where the two bullies, the one that pissed himself in the last episode, they confront Will and Dustin in the forest, and then they're talking trash to him. And then, for whatever reason, the one kid just goes all Henry Bowers and from It and pulls
Yeah,
out a
he
knife.
pulls out a pocket knife.
And then he like threatens to stab him. They eventually catch him by the where the quarry is, and he holds Dustin hostage, threatening to. At first, he threatened to cut him, but then he was like talking about dental work, like for whatever reason. Maybe he has a teeth fetish. I don't know.
I
And
don't
he
know.
said the only way he'll.
Maybe he has the teeth, like the teeth fetish, like the rapist from I Spit on Your Grave. I don't fucking know.
I don't know, but he said the only way he'll let Dustin go is if Mike pisses himself or if he jumps off the ledge into the quarry. And obviously the kid thinks he's not going to actually do it. And so Mike walks to the edge and Dustin's like, "Please, I'll lose it. I'll lose a few teeth." And he's like, "Mike, don't jump. You're going to die." But Mike jumps. And they're all standing there in shock because none of them expected him to actually jump. So then they walk to the edge, and you're thinking, oh, you're going to see Mike dead, but then Mike's just floating in the air, and he doesn't know what's going on, and they don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, he's brought back up to the top and let down, and like the bullies are just stunned, and then they turn around, and Elle is standing there, and she uses her telekinesis to shove the one bully to the ground, and the one that had the knife, she breaks his arm,
Yeah.
and they run off scared. And Dustin starts talking. She's, if you ever mess with us again, or if you ever come back, she'll kill you. She's our friend, and she's crazy or whatever. And then it cuts to another flashback scene where she's in her dream and she sees the Demigorgon.
Yes. That's about it for that flashback. Really, honestly, she just sees the Demogorgon, doesn't jump
I mean, she
scare or
like,
anything.
yeah, yeah.
Doesn't.
She basically walks up. She sees it eating something. She walks up to it and goes to touch it, but he turns around before she touches him, and then she has like this flash. The flashback ends with like a hole being ripped in the wall, and eventually we find out that that's how the gate was opened.
Yeah, yeah,
The gate between their world and the Upside Down, basically.
yeah.
And she starts waking up, and she's like, "Mike, I'm sorry." And he was like, "What are you sorry for?" And she said, "I opened it." And then Mike just doesn't pay any mind to what she says, and he said, "No, you saved my life. You saved me." And they all hug, and then they're all like walking home, and then we see another one of the tech guy vans, same tech guy from earlier. He sees them walking, and he's like, "Oh, I got eyes on them. They're walking home." And then all these fucking science people, including Papa, they all fucking like gear up with like pistols and shotguns and machine guns, like they're
It's
going to a
like
fucking Call of Duty Warzone free
it's
for
like they're
all.
gearing up for World War III. Like,
Yeah. And they all get in these tech vans and they drive off, and Lucas sees them all drive out of the facility. And then the episode ends with Dustin, Mike, and Elle going to, I assume, Dustin's, because I don't think that's Mike's place. I don't know.
I don't think
I can't,
so.
I couldn't tell. It looks kind of like an apartment complex. I don't know. But, so, then the episode ends there. And that was Stranger Things season 1 episode 6. What's the next episode called actually? Next
The
episode
bathtub.
is the bathtub.
You want to
So
give the synopsis?
up. Let me go back. Huh?
You want to give the synopsis of the bathtub, like you usually do?
Yeah, it's the bathtub. Eleven struggles to reach Will while Lucas warns that the bad men are coming. Nancy and Jonathan show the police what Jonathan caught on camera. So I'm assuming that means he's gonna show the sheriff the picture, and then like his mom's gonna react to it or whatever. I'm assuming, but so that's what the next episode has in store for us. But overall, I think it was a good episode. All
Yeah,
of it
that
has
was
been
good.
really good so far. I love how everything is unfolding, and like I love how every different character storyline intertwines with each other, and like all the characters keep getting built from episode to episode. But we only have 2 more episodes left in season 1.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yep, next is episode 7, and then the last episode, which is episode 8, and then we'll be done with season 1.
Yep.
But overall, great episode. I liked it. Not as action heavy,
No, it's
but
more. It was more of like a setup. I think it's setting up more for the finale soon
yeah,
than action.
it's clear. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Excited for episode 7, and I'm excited to see the finale of season 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Stranger Things for this week. Go back
Well,
to the topic list. I guess we can get this out of the way. Your last topic just gonna make it. We could talk about WWE copywriting your video over and
oh
over and
my
over.
fucking god, dude! It's still partially blocked. People in like Bangladesh and fucking North Korea can't fucking see my video. But the Diva Search video that I uploaded recently, yeah, I know Hunter saw it and shit, and people watched it. Devin saw it. I, the original version had more footage, but you know, WB want to be assholes, and even though it was fair use, they made me take out footage for like 2 things. And I couldn't even find footage for one thing, even though it was on SummerSlam. So my
Austin
next
just had a
videos,
terrible time.
my next video is definitely gonna be more high quality than that fucking one. But I God damn it, dude! Like I honestly like it. Why it took there was 4 versions of that video, 4 versions because I
Oh
had to edit
god.
it. I couldn't even distort some of the footage. Like I couldn't even make some of the footage like black and white or anything. It still wouldn't work. Dude, you know what sucks? When it checks like before you publish it, when it checks like the cop for copyright, if it's
Mm-hmm.
even if it is yellow, it still has a red thing. So that fourth time, I was like, oh my fucking god. I edited all that footage out. I thought, oh my fucking god, dude. It's I'm gonna have to upload it again. Like that's what I was thinking. I was gonna have to edit and upload it again, and there was gonna be a fifth version. But thank God, it was just partially blocked. Like God, people really freaking really just abuse that fucking copyright shit, that fair use and copyright shit, and I cannot
Yeah.
stand it. Oh, that was the worst. That was my worst experience of this week. That whole day was just me trying to get that video up. I didn't even do really anything else besides film with you. That's all I did. That's all I did. It took the whole day. The whole damn day.
Oh man, fuck WWE
Oh
and their
my god, dude.
fuck YouTube copyright system.
Well, dude, I guess I'll go and talk about E3 Day 1 as well.
We only got two
Um,
topics left.
yeah, after that, two topics, because you got Miss Carmella, remember?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, so
Go ahead and
E3,
talk about E3 because
I
you know more
watched
about
two
that than
things.
I
I
do.
watched two things yesterday: E3 and the YouTube versus TikTokers, which we'll get to that. That's the finale of this podcast. But
Yep.
E3 Day 1, I watched Adam Cole react to it because Nova doesn't do it no more. You don't
Because
understand,
he
man.
was doing GTA RP for 16
But
hours.
I used to love watching Nova just do freaking E3 because that was the best times I've had with watching E3. Like watching Nova do it. I mean, watching Adam Cole do it is cool, but I can't watch day 2 until tomorrow because Adam Cole has a schedule. He's fucking at NXT. He's doing a live show tonight, so I can't. And then Tuesday with E3 Day 4, I'm not gonna see him do Tuesday either because he's got NXT. And nobody else is reacting to E3 except for him and a couple people that I don't watch. So it's just fuck. What am I supposed to do? I don't want to watch it by myself. What? um, you work, so it's just fuck.
Yeah.
But E3, it was actually pretty decent. The day 1 of Ubisoft was it was Ubisoft, and then it was the people who made the Borderlands games. I don't know if I think you've played Borderlands. I haven't.
Hmm.
Um, but Ubisoft was actually pretty good. They showed some Far Cry 6 footage, which actually I haven't even played any of the Far Cry games, and I still was iffy even watching you play Far Cry. But
Hmm.
I actually am kind of interested in playing Far Cry 6 from the footage. It actually looks pretty good. Um,
Well, if Far Cry 6 is like Far Cry 5, that means we would be able to do multiplayer story mode
oh, nice.
if you got it.
Okay. Well,
Because
I mean,
we have that in Far Cry 5.
I'm waiting to get a job before I get it, But
Yeah. It's on pre-order right now.
yeah, I know. But it actually looked pretty good. It had some. I think it was something to do with they were pretty much there was a team just kind of making sure this kid was safe, but there was a Mexican cartel. I think. I think it was a
Hmm.
Mexican cartel type thing, or it might have been a cult. I don't know. But they were trying to get that kid, and then they kind of just shot everybody except for the kid and took the kid. So it actually looked pretty cool and exciting. Um, the only other two things for the Ubisoft event that was kind of exciting was they're doing a Mario vs. plus Rabbids 2, and it's gonna have Super Mario Galaxy
Ooh.
themed things in it. So I haven't played Mario plus Rabbids, but I've heard good things about it. So
Hmm.
Eventually, when I get a Switch, that might be a series that I do. I don't know, but they're making a second one. Um, it looks cool, and it looks exciting. Yeah, I kind of want to do it. But then their big reveal for the night was Avatar. Not The Last Airbender, Avatar, like the movie with the fucking blue people, blue alien people. They're doing an Avatar game. Uh, it's supposed to be releasing at the end of this year. I'm hoping it's on PS4.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to play that. I definitely want to play that. I think it's called Avatar. Fuck. I need to let me see what the name is.
Avatar, fuck.
No, no. I swear, I need to figure out what it's called because I think it also might be multiplayer. So if you had it and I got it and it was both on PS4, like I'd be down to play that. But fuck, man, let me look it up because I can't go to my subscriptions. Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora. That's what it's called. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. And then the Borderlands showcase was just showing stuff about the Borderlands movie and then like a game that's coming out to go along with the movie. Kevin Hart's
Mm-hmm.
playing in the Borderlands movie, so I
Oh
don't know
god.
why. But yeah, Kevin Hart's playing in the Borderlands movie, and I was just like, what the fuck? But I mean, that was basically what that was. But day one was pretty good. I'm waiting till tomorrow because Adam Cole has to fucking wrestle to watch E3 day 2 and 3. Because fuck me. Although I did see a spoiler for something that happened today. I guess I should mention it. Square Enix, hopefully it's not like the Avengers game. The Avengers game fucking glitches and crashes and bullshit. They're making Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll get back to the Avengers game on my channel. It's just gonna it really fucking sucks right now. I want it to get patched at least one more time before I go back to it. But they're making a Guardians of the Galaxy game. It looks cool. Hopefully they don't fuck it up like they did with Avengers. And
Mm-hmm.
hopefully it'll be enjoyable. But that's E3 so far.
Yep.
I wish we could talk about all of E3, but we're kind of doing this on Sunday. So
Yeah. But I mean, I think it was a decent E3 day one.
yeah, I'm excited for a couple games, and I mean it's good. I mean the last E3
So
I watched was 2019, and it was Nova
mhm.
reacting to it, and he shit on everything except for Cyberpunk. But then Cyberpunk ended up how Cyberpunk ended up, so it's
Yeah.
jokes on fucking him, fucking dick.
And now during day one, he was streaming for 16 hours doing GTA RP. So
Yeah. I mean,
fuck you, dude.
what are you thinking of E3 day one so far about the games that
I
I've
mean,
mentioned?
I'm definitely interested in Far Cry 6. I want to get it. I probably will get it. Um, I hope it has a multiplayer story mode like Far Cry 5 does. Like it's basically the on Far Cry 5 the single player story mode and the multiplayer one is the exact same thing. Like you can either do it basically like say if I'm playing the story mode single player, I can just invite you and you can join my story mode while I'm playing it.
Oh, okay.
So it's like that basically. Um, hopefully Far Cry 6 has that. Hopefully Far Cry 6 has the amazing arcade mode that Far Cry 5 has. It's so fucking cool.
I could always look up if Far Cry 6 is gonna have a multiplayer mode later on.
Hmm. But I mean, it sounds good. I'm definitely most excited for Far Cry 6 out of all that. But I'm excited to bring some different news. I found out about one Mrs. Carmela Leah Van Dale. So she touts that she is a second generation wrestler and her dad wrestled for WWE and blah 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 and tries to build herself up. Guess what I found out? Her dad that she claimed wrestled for WWE, he did wrestle for WWE, but guess what? Her dad was a jobber for WWE. Funny how that worked out, wasn't it, Carmella? You fucking sat there and touted like your fucking goddamn dad was some kind of wrestling legend or something. He was a fucking jobber for WWE, and that's who trained you. Jesus fucking Christ, no wonder you're so bad in the... My God, you got trained by a jobber? Jesus fucking Christ, you might as well looking hot and fucking Corey Graves. I don't know what else you get at, but Jesus Christ. So yeah, I felt it because everybody knows I don't lose ability that much. So
Yeah.
that being said, let's move on to the last topic of the podcast.
Okay.
YouTubers for TikTokers boxing event. Austin watched this. I did not because I was at work. So I'll let Austin handle each match and result.
Well, the first first of all, actually, I have to mention this. I was telling Devin this because I was kind of, first, like, on the pre-show, I kind of wasn't paying attention too much. That's why I told it was just random TikTokers, because I didn't fucking know. But, because I was doing the thumbnail for the Raw roast video, which you'll get that at some point. I don't know if you get it before this is uploaded or after, but you'll get that at some point. But I was like, oh man, I really recognize that announcer. Who's that announcer that's announcing the Keemstar? And I'm just thinking, who is it? And then they show him on screen. It was Jonathan Coachman. I'm just like, yep. Why? Why was he there? Why? And he was so uncomfortable, like, commentating the Keemstar of all people. Like,
God.
He was asking Keemstar for insight on all these dramas and beefs. And Michael Buffer was there.
Know any of it.
No.
Oh God.
Michael Buffer was there for the main event. And before Michael Buffer was there, dude, I'm not even joking. FouseyTube announced everybody. Everybody.
Oh my God.
It was
what a terrible event.
Oh, it was actually good though. It was better than the Logan and Mayweather.
Oh God.
It was actually better. But so okay, Ryan Johnston versus a random TikToker. It was legit, dude. This random TikToker. I looked at it for 1 second. I didn't even really. All I did was look at the entrances for this matches. I didn't see how Ryan Johnston won, but he won. But I'm seeing this TikToker come out, and he is skipping. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm not even joking. Skipping to the ring like AJ Lee would. I'm not even joking. And I'm sitting here. I'm like, nope, no. I'm just gonna edit this thumbnail. I listened to it. I don't really know how he lost, but he lost. Thank fucking God. Then it was Landon McBroom, who is actually like Austin McBroom's younger brother, who actually just went through chemo. So that they mentioned that, and I was like, okay, I don't know if Landon McBroom's gonna win this, but no, Landon McBroom fucking dominates this TikToker.
Jesus Christ.
He just got through chemotherapy and he's in remission, and he fucking dominates this TikToker.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh, I should have mentioned this also. Charlemagne the God was here as well, a rapper, along with Lil Baby and DJ Khaled and fucking
wow.
The Migos was there.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude!
It was Migos at the fucking Logan and Mayweather thing.
Yeah, too? Yeah, they were at the Logan and Mayweather thing. Dude, actually, I would have liked to be there, to be in the crowd, because you have there was like. I saw like a couple families there, but the rest of the crowd was hot, attractive women in their 20s. I'm not even fucking joking. And they were all
Oh my
drunk. They were
god.
all drunk. I'm not joking. They were legit. Every time that DJ Khaled or Migos or Lil Baby was rapping before a fight, they were legit showing all the hot, attractive women. And I'm pretty sure one of them actually, like, took off their top at one point. It was fucking...
Oh.
I'm not even joking. It was legit just attractive women, and then there was like the couple families that were there for the Ace family for Austin McBroom.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! But back to the fights. Next we have the actual main card. First we got FaZe Jarvis versus Michael Lee, the first TikToker that I could actually name because I actually watched the match. My fucking god. FaZe Jarvis was the kid. He's 18, by the way. FaZe Jarvis is 18. This Michael Lee guy is like 24.
Oh god.
So, I'm just sitting here, and FaZe Jarvis is the kid that got banned off Fortnite for cheating. So I'm just like, oh my fucking god. Like, FaZe Jarvis is not gonna win this. But then he comes out there, and he's fucking looking like he's gonna kill somebody. FaZe Jarvis looked like he was gonna kill somebody. And he pretty much almost fucking did. He almost killed Michael Lee with a knockout punch. It only took until round 2 for Michael Lee to get legitimately knocked out. It was fucking... That was one of the best matches on the card. I'm not even joking. Okay, I need to go to our DMs to actually see what the next matches are, because I could explain them, but I want to do it in order.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. Like, fuck. Okay. Let me go to our DMs, because I was...
If you want me to read it.
Who was next? Who was next?
Let me find the first one. Okay, you said...
You can skip over the random TikTokers and the FaZe Jarvis. You can skip over
Okay,
those.
FaZe Jarvis, then you said DDG beats Nate Wyatt.
Oh, yeah, this was actually... This one went the distance, but DDG, I guess, is a rapper, and he's quitting YouTube after this. Yeah, so it went the distance, and... which I didn't expect it to. It was kind of boring at first, but it got, like, really good at the end. But DDG won by just destroying, basically, Nate Wyatt. Like, Nate Wyatt looked like a fucking TikTok version of Austin McBroom, but he fucking wasn't fighting like Austin McBroom. God damn. But it was a decent match. Wasn't the Deji match? Oh, I forgot to tell you. The Tanner Fox match. There were supposed to be 8 matches on this card. The Tanner Fox match, for some reason, people are saying Tanner Fox opted out or whatever, but that match got canceled. It got canceled.
Jesus Christ.
But what was next? Wasn't it Deji and...
Deji and Vinny Hacker.
Okay, Vinny Hacker's a beast. Deji, he needs to stop boxing. No, I'm not the only one that said this. Vidal, who trained him, said this on Twitter this morning.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
even joking. Like, he was gassed. Like, he was throwing good punches, and he was doing good at first for the first 3 rounds, but then the 4th round, he takes a knee. He doesn't even get hit, and he takes a knee. He gets up. He's not wanting it. Fucking Vinny Hacker destroys him, and they call it a knockout, but really it wasn't a knockout. It was just like a referee stoppage. And that was the... If Deji wouldn't have lost, YouTube would have clean sweeped this whole event. I'm not even joking.
His fault.
Yeah, it's Deji's fault that they didn't clean
my
sweep. So
God.
Deji, stop boxing. Okay. What's next?
Nissan Gibb and Taylor Holder.
This was fucking bullshit. For one, no, it's bullshit because Anision Gibb had the fight the whole time, but they made it a draw. They made it a draw,
Wow.
even though Anision Gibb clearly won that fight. Taylor Holder looked like the school shooter kid from 13 Reasons Why. I'm not even. He did.
Oh
He
my
did. You
god.
could put up a picture of him and Taylor Holder, and you would like think it's the same person. But Taylor
Oh
Holder was
god.
doing nothing. He was thinking about his freaking like TikToks and throwing it back, and he was just sitting there, sitting there just doing nothing. But he did like a couple punches, and somehow it was a draw. And Anision Gibb hit legit. They said he contacted with like 35 punches, and Taylor
Jesus.
Holder contacted with like only like 14. Like that's how like bullshit it was, but they made it a draw. Everybody saw that it was a Anision Gibbs fight and he won it, and but except for the judges. And it was just it went the distance. That's why if there would have been a knockout, it would have been a Anision Gibbs fucking win. Like it would have been his win. But it wasn't, so I was like, okay, fuck it. Then
Next was the main event: Austin
okay,
McBroom versus Bryce Hall.
legitimately, little baby rapped fucking Austin McBroom. You think Cody's like entourage is bad from AEW? Austin McBroom had like 50 people coming out with him. I'm not even joking. Like Austin McBroom
Wow.
had little baby rapping him to the ring, and he had
Oh
like
my
all of his
god.
family. He had his kids with him. It was just like he looked like a star kind of. But then Bryce Hall comes out and nobody fucking likes this kid. Nobody. People like legit Keemstar and Coach are saying that they call him Bryce Paul.
Oh my god.
Nobody likes him. Oh, I forgot in the DDG match, Jonathan Coachman messed up and said DDP.
Oh my god.
But back to the main event. Michael Buffer is there. He looks like he wants to die because he's in the fucking YouTuber and TikTokers like event. But Michael Buffer announces them, and they go at it. And Bryce Hall is being a complete dick. Like I'm not even joking. Like you know how like they get to where they like at the like holding on to each other. The ref.
Mhm.
By the way, this ref was taking no shits. Like he was not messing with anybody. Like he was arguing with people. He did not care. This ref was like the
Mhm.
goat of this event. But then basically the ref was trying to break him up, and Bryce Hall would hit McBroom when they were trying to break him up. So Bryce Hall got multiple points taken off for that. Like it was Bryce Hall was ruining his whole thing. And then in the second round, McBroom just lost it. He lost his shit and like made Bryce Hall look like a punching bag and a bobblehead by how bad he was beating freaking Bryce Hall. And it went to referee stoppage. Everybody's clowning Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall also was the guy who sparred freaking I don't know what the guy was, but like the guy actually did like videos kind of like J Station did, and and like he got destroyed by that guy. So nobody thought that he was gonna beat Austin McBroom, but Austin McBroom just destroyed him. And they asked Austin McBroom, do you think who you think you should fight next? Well, everybody knows him at this point, but I'm not gonna say his name. I'm saying either KSI or Jake Paul is gonna fight Austin McBroom. I would like to see either because
Oh god, imagine how toxic Austin McBroom versus Jake Paul fight would be.
I don't know,
Oh my
but
god.
I don't like Austin McBroom. I don't like him on YouTube at all. But he's a good fucking boxer. He's actually good.
Mhm.
So I would actually like to see Austin McBroom versus KSI. That's what I'm gonna say. That was the boxing event.
Yeah,
It
Bryce
was
Hall
better.
has no chance at facing KSI now.
No, Bryce Hall's done. I don't want to see him in a boxing ring. Go back and throw it back on TikTok. I don't want to fucking see your shit.
What if he calls out Deji to try to get KSI's attention?
Oh no. Keemstar was trying to get Fuzi to fight Deji.
Oh god.
Yeah, Keemstar was like, Deji has a loss, you have a loss. How about you guys fight? And Fuzi was like, fuck you. That's legit what Fuzi was like.
I mean, Deji even said like he was like if I wanted to, he was like if anybody would be an easy fight, it would be you, Fuzi. So I mean, there he kind of has something going a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know, but I mean, it was a better event than Mayweather and Logan. Mayweather and Logan sucked. It was awful. Actually, the undercard fights were good, but the main fight was awful. And I liked this event. I actually kind of want to see another one like this, or something for like freaking Austin McBroom to just destroy somebody. I'm behind
Oh
Austin
god,
McBroom as a
YouTubers
boxer.
versus Twitch streamers.
Oh god, freaking
Putting
I
Nova
just
in there.
oh my god, dude, you know there's actually women YouTubers that are trying to box. I think Tana what the fuck her name is, TanaCon bitch.
Oh my god. Can we get the Gabby Show versus Armoranth in a
Oh
hot
no,
tub
no,
match?
the Gabby show wants to face Ricegum. That's legit a thing. That's legit. That's legit a thing. That Ricegum and Ricegum and the Gabby show are actually negotiating contracts.
Well, there's intergender boxing for you.
I mean, I would actually want to see Ricegum get like destroyed by the Gabby show.
So do I.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
but like, I don't know. It was a good thing. I want to see. I want to see another event like this. I want to see Austin McBroom fight again. I definitely want to see FaZe Jarvis fight again because that guy's a fucking beast. He's a beast. Like he's better than Austin McBroom. Actually, Austin McBroom versus FaZe Jarvis. I'd like to see that too. I want to see that too. Something I would not like to see is anything Deji related. Anything with that, yeah, or Bryce Hall, or that guy that was skipping to the ring. I kind of wish I was in that fucking that crowd there though. If you would have seen some of the women that was in that crowd, I'm not even joking. You know,
Austin said if I could get behind those women in the crowd, I would.
I mean, I would.
During the boxing match.
But not in the boxing match. No.
Can we see a boxing match of Austin Kelly versus Bryce Hall, please?
I'd probably still kick his ass. but
Maybe
no.
you could fight Deji.
Oh my god, dude, he'll get gassed.
Call out Fuzi.
But what was your thoughts of just what I told you there?
I mean, it seems like it was a fun event to watch. A lot more fun than the Logan and Mayweather event, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
Logan and Mayweather event was boring. Like, the whole card was boring. Like,
I mean, I didn't know who the guys were who were fighting, but they had a couple decent matches on that card.
I mean, the fights were decent, but it was just like all these fights leading up to this completely overhyped match that never had a winner in the first place.
Yeah.
And it was just a bullshit match.
Dude, that was like one of the like I shouldn't have watched that on my way home because I was bored. But besides a couple of those undercard fights, I was bored. But this, I was actually intrigued. The only thing that I wasn't intrigued with this was the pre-show, but the rest I was intrigued by.
So who was Tanner Fox supposed to fight?
It's another TikToker. I don't know. But like I think it was Tanner Fox that opted out of it. Tanner Fox is the guy that just like whored his girlfriend, who was like way older than him, like and very attractive on YouTube. So I don't even like Tanner Fox.
So, for their like boxing gears and stuff, did like the YouTubers wear like YouTube gear, or do they just wear their own shit?
No. Although Austin McBroom had this like orange fur on all of his gear. Like his hood to his jacket was all like fur, and he was having trouble with it. And then his actual shorts had like orange fur on like the trim.
Orange.
It was orange fur, yeah.
Orange.
Fuck, I shut up. But there wasn't really anybody else that had special gear at that fight.
So, I wonder how much was it to like watch that?
I don't know because I watched it through Twitch. People were
Let
streaming
me
it, and
look it up.
it never got taken down on Twitch. So I assume people just didn't care.
Let's see. It was $50.
That's actually pretty worth it, honestly. I would buy that over an AEW pay-per-view. So I mean, that's not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think the next time this happens, or like anything that happens, I think we should both do like a watch along thing or something, because this is actually fun to watch.
If I wouldn't have been at work, I would have watched it.
Yeah, I understood that. If it wasn't on
It
Saturday,
says Tanner Fox was supposed to face Nick Austin, whoever that is.
that's a TikToker. So, the Nick Austin guy was saying how Tanner Fox opted out and he wouldn't like get to the weight that he was supposed to get to fight him and whatever. I don't know if it was just him lying out his ass, which it could very well be, but also it's Tanner Fox, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a good fight. I liked it way better than Mayweather and Logan. So there, that's my views on it.
Yep. Oh, I mean, it seemed. I mean, I hope they do something like that again. Like whether it's YouTubers versus TikTokers, event 2, or YouTubers versus Twitch streamers, or Twitch
Or Twitch
streamers
streamers
versus
versus TikTokers. Yeah, I don't. They got a lot of money from it, especially from the the attractive drunk women crowd. So I mean,
or fucking well, if Mixer was still a thing, we could see the Mixers versus TikTokers. Oh
ew.
god.
Oh, I remember when AJ. I had to make an AJ like a freaking account to watch AJ Styles on Mixer. Ew.
Oh god.
And then he would
If
play
I
was
can,
Madden.
what
Okay,
clip
well
is this?
I fucked up. Sorry. We recorded the outro, but it did. I thought it was recording, but it was not. So sorry. We're recording now, though. I know we're recording now because I had the thing up. So don't ask me. Don't. I understand.
Mm-hmm. Awesome slipping up.
All right. Well, I guess we should just do the outro.
I guess now they're gonna miss out on all my ideas about OnlyFans girls and e-girls and Pornhub girls going at each other in a boxing event.
If
Well,
that idea happens, we patent it. We trademarked
hmm
it.
I'm calling it the Everyone Is Here boxing event. It'll be OnlyFans girls, e-girls, Twitch streamers, Instagram models, Pornhub actresses, even premium Snapchat girls, YouTubers, TikTokers, of course, even fucking like I don't know if there's such a thing as Facebook models or not,
Oh
or
my
Twitter,
god,
but
Ronda
eh,
Rousey.
I guess she'd be the only one. She's the only streamer I've ever heard of that has a partnership with Facebook Gaming. But anyway, I'm patenting that idea. If it ever happens, you know where you heard the idea from.
Alright, well, thank you guys for watching the What the Fuck Podcast, episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
We will be back next week with Season 1, Episode 7 of Stranger Things, and whatever happens in the meantime and in between time. I mean, I'm certain. Well, I know we'll be talking about a certain something tomorrow, but that's tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And of course, you know we'll be covering AEW. I was playing.
No, we will not.
Well, they got a special event this week, I think.
I don't give a fuck if they're giving me ice cream to watch their fucking goddamn show. I'm not eating ice cream. I'll flush it down the fucking toilet.
Well, with that being said, while Austin does that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you back next week. Don't know what kind of show it's going to be, but we'll have some interesting topics. Stranger Things, and whatever else we find out, or if anything big happens on Twitter or YouTube or
a takeover.
Anything. That's true. But that being said, thank you all for watching the What the Fuck Podcast. We'll see you all next week.
Peace.
Bye.